welcome to the Homestead. So today we're going to unbox something really special. One of our first advertisers ever on AnAmericanHomestead.com was Clawhammer Supply, and they have returned again to send us another one of their new products it's rolling out right now as I speak, and we're going to unbox it today. We're going to do an assembly video after that, and then we're going to do a distillation run on water. So just so you know, we here at American Homestead have our federal license. Actually, I left it over there. There. Got all the paperwork right there. This is our federal fuel permit license, and it allows us on our homestead to produce our own and distill our own fuel. We have one of Clawhammer Supply's products that we did videos on early on, and I'll put links to those videos in the description below. And so we have the ability here on our homestead to distill our own fuel and use it for distilling water, but we have the proper federal permits in order to be able to do that. We'll do another video at the end of all this that gives the legal information on how you also can go through the hurdles, and they're not that hard usually, to be able to have a federal fuel permit and go ahead and have the ability to produce fuel on your own homestead. Folks, there's a real benefit, and that's why I took Clawhammer Supply on as an advertiser for our website. There's a real benefit for homesteads to be able to have the ability to distill their own fuel spirits, and spirits in general, if that ever becomes legal, because or if it's legal where you live, because it's so beneficial in so many areas for medicinal purposes and fuel purposes, and the list goes on and on. And I see a real benefit to owning one of these products. And so when Kyle over at Clawhammer Supply approached us to do this, I absolutely said yes. And I began looking into all of the areas I needed to look into to be able to do it legally and with as much information as I possibly could get. So let's go ahead and do this unboxing and see what's inside. Okay, so first things first, just like the first package they sent us, it says, "Hey you, read this," and it gives you some information and instructions to go ahead and go by. So it gives you some information on unboxing, gives you the parts list, everything that's included inside this box, and so that if for some reason something's missing, you know right off the bat. And so it gives you some instructions. Let's go ahead and make sure I carefully remove those. Oop, that part doesn't really matter, I guess. There. So there's the instructions. Opens up. Gives you information on still registration. Remember, that's important. I mentioned that earlier about the legalities, making sure you're legal depending on where you live. And then permits, labeling your still, which we did for our other still. We'll get into that later. And then again, the parts list and the assembly. So all that is conveniently located when you open the box. All right, let's see here. I'm really excited to see this thing. I've seen videos of it on their website. They have a great website packed full of information. Just packed full of information and videos. And so they have a very informative website. Okay. My goodness. Pretty good packaging job. The guys over at Clawhammer Supply, Kyle and Emmett, and there's a number of other people who work over there. So, gotten to know some of those guys through email, and then watching all their videos. What do I do with my knife? Wait a minute. There it is. Okay, pop the next top. And this is where we're going to be getting into the still. Okay. Oop. Okay, here we go. Let me put these instructions over here. Beautiful, just beautiful. Okay, what I'm going to do is set this on the ground and lift it up on the counter so you can see it. And it'll go great with our stainless steel countertops that we have here in the outdoor kitchen. Just beautiful. Look at that. This is an 8-gallon still. 8 gallons. Everything for this still is contained inside the still. So what you have to do is undo the top and then take the top off and then pull everything out that's packaged inside. The still is designed to hold all of its parts inside the still. So that's kind of a neat benefit. Oh, okay, there you go. So it kind of clamps along like that. Takes it off. Top comes off. Very heavy. I mean, this is not thin stainless steel, folks. This is pretty heavy duty. This, I believe, is the sight glass that you can attach to your still to watch the distillation process actually take place, which is a really neat feature. I haven't seen too many, if anybody, out there doing this. Again, this is all packaged really well. It's hard to get into it, actually. I want to take my time. I don't want to ruin anything. Now this is amazing. This just speaks of quality, just holding this. This is the sight glass that you attach to your column so that you can actually see the distillation process take place. I have not seen hardly anyone out there on the market building these to go with their stills. Again, it also has the caps on it, just like the column does, to protect the ends. And this is going to be amazing to watch. That's really cool. That's a cool feature that they add with their still. Really well packaged. Everything is individually packaged. I love that. You know, that's how that's how you tell someone has taken great care to assemble the products that they're selling. There's one of the gauges for the still. Okay, that's the pressure release valve, I think. I'm not sure. Some pipe thread seal tape. Another one of the stainless steel gauges. This is like the one we had with the copper still that came from Claw Hammer Supply. All kinds of copper packaging that goes into the column of the still. That produces a better distilled product. And another temperature gauge right there. This one here is a pressure gauge. And then the rest in here is all of the copper packaging that you put inside of the column to give you a better distilled product. And we'll just leave that in there for now. And let's see, next package. There's like two more packages in there. This one contains the hose and clamp that will go off to bring your distilled product or your distilled water down and away from the still. So they included that as well. And it's a heavy duty, thick hose, food grade plastic. You know, they've taken all the precautions to get the right proper product for you to have the best experience possible. Make sure I got all of that. Okay. Okay. See. Okay, inside this package, it's kind of ripping it open here. These are all of the clamps. They're kind of heavy. These are all the clamps that come with the still to assemble it. So you have all these, I guess they're called tri-clamps, I'm not sure. But you just undo them like that. They come apart and open up, and there's a little O-ring that fits inside there. Like that. And so this is going to help you assemble everything. So those are all included. Well, here it is all laid out, and again, I'm just really impressed with the quality that this that they have put together for this. There's no cheap sheet metal here. It's just all heavy duty stainless steel. It's all made in 304 stainless steel, food grade stainless steel, and just some amazing craftsmanship putting all this together. You can just tell, I would love to sit down with them and just pick their brain on, what it took to source this stuff and to source the craftsmanship that went into this. This sight glass, I think, was most impressive of all. Just the weight to it is just very hefty. You can tell this is all pieced and milled from one solid piece, stainless steel, 304 food grade stainless steel. And, the top is not thin at all by any means. It's got the nice seal, going around the top to ensure a good quality seal, when you put it on. And it's not thin at all. It's just very heavy duty. It's got some heft to it. And this also is, you can tell, has been put together really well. Really thick stainless steel. And, I've seen some of the pot stills that are out there on the market today, the ones you can buy pre-built. And, they're just flimsy. They're real thin. And this is not the case at all with this. Every single piece of this looks very high quality and something that you would like to be able to use and know that you can use it and get a very good product out of it. So, very impressed. The next video we're going to do is an assembly video. You'll have to come back for that. And then we'll do a video finally on distilling some water here in our outdoor kitchen that we just built this year. I think you guys are really going to be able to enjoy seeing us go through the whole process of distilling water. And we usually distill our own water or buy distilled water for a number of reasons. We have batteries for our solar panel bank we need for that, and then also distilled water for making colloidal silver. We use colloidal silver a lot on our homestead, and you have to have distilled water to make colloidal silver. And so lots of reasons to have distilled water. So we're going to go through a distillation run for distilled water, and we have a parts per million tester that we can use for that to show just the quality of what this puts out. And because we're shooting for a 0 parts per million or a 1 parts per million at a minimum for colloidal silver use, or for use in a solar power battery bank. So that's what's coming up. Stay tuned. Make sure you subscribe to our channel if you haven't done so already. And I think this is going to be a great set of videos to put together for Clawhammer Supply and showing off their new stainless steel pre-built still. All right, guys. See you next time on the Homestead. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please click the thumbs up button below the video. It really means a lot to us. And be sure to subscribe if you haven't already. Now you can support An American Homestead by becoming a patron. Visit patreon.com/AnAmericanHomestead to see all the benefits of becoming a patron of our channel. You'll get access to private videos, pictures, and even live question and answer sessions that you can participate in. Some patrons will even receive free gifts throughout the year from the Homestead. Visit patreon.com/AnAmericanHomestead to check it out and see the rewards of supporting our channel.